course, the Gladiators are third on the points table with 22 points. Rebels are fourth with 15 points. But however, if the Gladiators win this, they will go above the after eights and they'll be with 25 points. So it's a good chance for them to go second on the points table list for the Gladiators. Whereas for the Rebels, they are 15 points. So win will get them 18 points. And it's a good chance for the Gladiators to make it to the top three. Of course, position 1 has been reserved for good in this season by the Knights with they have reached 29 points. No one can beat that in the season for the Bandra South Division. But for the second position, the slot and the position, the fight is on between the Gladiators and the After Eights. The Gladiators owned by Paddy Singhania and Prathit Kedia. The Rebels owned by Gaurav Gupta. The Gladiators have played 12 matches before this, 7 victories, 4 defeats, 1 draw, 22 points, third on the points table. Whereas for the Rebels, owned by Gaurav Gupta, 12 matches, 3 victories, 3 defeats and 6 draws, 15 points, fourth on the points table. In the white jersey are the Gladiators, scoring from right to left, whereas in the yellow jersey are the Rebels, going from left to right. Meanwhile, just an injury there, perhaps a physio is taking care of that. Brilliant facilities at the Bodog Roots Premier League. It's a brilliant turf here as well. At the same time, this turf park a little faster than what we have at the Jamnabai Energy Turf Park in Juhu. But nonetheless, some super stuff, super facilities at the Bodog Roots Premier League. Always important to thank our sponsors, without whom this league wouldn't have been possible. Our title sponsor, Bodog. Branding partner, The Flag Company. Hydration partner, Mequa. Beverage partner, Raw Pressery. We're getting you live coverage of all the matches on our Facebook page and YouTube channel of the Roots Premier League. Thanks to our broadcast partners, One Play Sports. Krishna Patil gets in the defense. Govind Singh. It's over to Shah of the Rebels. He's on the run, but gets it a little too far. Easy there for Imran Chaiwala. Collects it nice and easy. Akash Shah it was previously with the run there, but wasn't able to convert. It was Suraj, jersey number 17, Suraj Karoja, with a little injury on his nose. He's on the sideline right now, on the left of me on the bench. He's still having some uncomfort on his nose there. He looks to be fine though. Gives me a thumbs up as well, so he looks to be fine. In the meanwhile, on the far end, it's going to be a free kick for the Gladiators. Cross cleared by Krishna Patil. Varun off the back of URI, what he likes to be called, is jersey number 5 of the Rebels. That's Oriol Vivet. That's what we'll be calling him, is Oriol Vivet. The far end gets the sweet touch, but the flag is already on. Offside is the decision given, and thus Imran Chaiwala lets it go into the goal posts. Long ball, lets it go again, is Salil Mahajan. Imran Chaiwala passing it on. Nicely keeping possession. Corrected by Imran once again. Imran Chaiwala is 7th on the leaderboard with 25 saves to his name. Right footer, oh, that was swinging. Good stuff there by Faiz Thakur. With 46 saves, he's top on the leaderboard for the number of saves in the Bandra South Division. Right footer. And a good attempt taken there by Arjun Parmar. On the far end now, it's a corner. The right flank far end for the Rebels. A good save once again by Faiz Thakur. Good save again. In the meanwhile, Suraj Kanodia looks to be fine there. He had an injury on his nose. He looks to be okay. The meanwhile, corner continues for the Rebels. Cleared this time around. The Gladiators looking for the counter. Not able to get it cleared by Ankit Zaveri. Raghav Karol. Back to Raghav. Nicely done there by Oriol Vivek. Oriol Vivek is on the run. In the meanwhile, Sergio Sierra of the Rebels has a different kind of a record. He's the one with the most number of fouls in the Bandra South Division. 6 fouls, or 6 times he's been booked. Meanwhile, Suraj Kanodia back on the ground in place of Arish, jersey number 4 of the Gladiators. Arish Machiswala. Header, Salil. On the far end, looking for the cross there, looking for the header, cross, oh! Imran Chaiwala wasn't able to touch it, but that could have been a chance. What a chance that could have been for the Gladiators. Raghav Karol, that was, or was it Shan Singh? Just get confirmation on that. It was jersey number 10, so Raghav Karol that was. Had he caught that cross, that left footer, that could have been a 1-0 advantage, a lead for the Gladiators against the Rebels. Not to happen though. Salil. Govind Singh. The left flank, and that's going to be a side kick awarded to the Gladiators. Still the Gladiators. Imran Chaiwala does well. He thuds it out of the danger area. See number 12, Rishit Shetty. Taken over by the Rebels and just gives it away. Not looking to pass it to Shah, Akash Shah, nor to Oriol Vivek. Just looking for the massive clearance. It's a smaller playing area here. So does it creates better opportunities for the players and to score a more number of goals. Not the same at the Juhu division. Jamnabai University Turf Park is a much larger playing area, slower outfield as well. Not the same here in Bandra. Yes, player slipping is a common sight here, and the dew that gets gathered. And does he see a player slipping? Govind Singh takes his chance off the crossbar. How close that was, that means. Again the right footer, but that's again deflected by Ankit Zaveri. Back to Faiz Thakur. Such chances are not going to trouble Faiz Thakur. Good one there by Varun Sekhri. Varun Subramaniam, that was, pardon me, of the Gladiators. Ankit Zaveri. Looking for the long ball. Krishna Patil above the crossbar. Akasha. Oriol Vivek. Back to Raghav. Of Ankit Zaveri. Looking for Raghav. Akasha. The far end, passing it. Keeping possession on the far end there. Taken over by the Gladiators. Nicely done there. Looking for the clearance, and that's going to be a foul. Free kick awarded to the Rebels. In the 11th minute that we have entered. Imran Chaiwala with the goal kick. It's long ball, but that goes from the western coast to the coast on the east. Straight to Faiz Thakur. Right footer. Chance there, keeping possession is Raghav, and he shoots! Gets the goal in the 11th minute is Raghav Karol. Beats Imran Chaiwala. And that's an 11th minute goal for Raghav Karol. The Gladiators take the lead by 1-0 against the Rebels. So Raghav Karol was looking dangerous, creating his chances there. Again taking a chance way above the crossbar that goes. But what a play that was in the 11th minute by Raghav Karol. Got the successful tackles and eventually also ensured that he easily beats Imran Chaiwala. Ankit Zaveri. Raghav Karol on the attack. Passing it well. Shah. Back to Imran Chaiwala. Parmar. Oriol Vivet. In the 13th minute, exactly at the halfway stage of the first half year of match number 3. Week 13, Bandra South Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. Always important to thank our sponsors. That was a close call there. Our title sponsor Bodog, branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Miqua, beverage partner Raw Pressery, getting you live coverage on our Facebook page and YouTube channel of the Roots Premier League. Thanks to our broadcast partners, One Play Sports. Oriol Vivet, and above the crossbar, that gets a deflection from Faiz Thakur. Accounted for as a save by Faiz Thakur. And in the meanwhile, on the right flank, the near end, that's going to be a corner for the Rebels. Meanwhile, yellow card there. Akash Shah being awarded a yellow card in the 14th minute. And there we go, oh, a series of just some verbal discussions. Akasha, yellow card in the 14th minute. Good ball there, and that's off Akasha. So that's going to be a goal kick for the Gladiators. Faiz Thakur. To the goal scorer, Raghav Karol. Salil Mahajan on the defense. Raghav looking for the cross there, but Ankit Zaveri and the defense of the Rebels does well on this occasion. Could be a chance, and it is. Yes, the second one. That's jersey number 11. Is that Ansh Patel? Yes, it is. Ansh Patel gets the second one, and it's a 2-goal lead there by the Gladiators. It's a goal for Ansh Patel in the 15th minute. So 2 goals scored, 11th minute, 15th minute, Raghav Karol, and now it was Ansh Patel. In the meanwhile, jersey number 8, Pete, for the Rebels, is on the ground. That's Peter Hutchison. 2-0 the lead for the Gladiators against the Rebels in the 15th minute. Good ball there, looking for jersey number 12. That's Rishit Shetty of the Gladiators. Oh, Akash Shah already has a yellow card. It just looks like it's not exactly his day there. Akash Shah there, he'll have to be careful. Already has a yellow card, another one here, and he'll be sent off. And his team will be down to 7 players. That's exactly what he does not want. Any player wouldn't like his team to be handicapped because of him. Meanwhile, goal kick on the right flank for the Gladiators and Faiz Thakur. Looking for Raghav, looking for Varun Subramaniam, looking for Raghav Karol. Gets it off the header for Peter Hutchison, and that's going to be a corner on the left flank. Again for the Gladiators. Is that a foul there? Yes, it looks like. It looks like a foul there. And that's going to be a free kick awarded to the Gladiators. Meanwhile, free kick for Imran Chaiwala. Looking for Raghav, gets Akash instead. Taken over by the Gladiators, takes his chance to the left footer. Back to Akash with the Gladiators. The Rebels, Oriol Vivet. No, does not get the best cross. Cleared by the Gladiators. Peter Hutchison just lets it go, and so does Imran Chaiwala. Imran with the goal kick on the left flank in the 18th minute. Header kept in play. On the far end. Off Akash Shah again. Outside. So it's a comfortable lead taken by the Gladiators in the first half thanks to 2 goals. 11th minute Raghav Karol scored, 15th minute Ansh Patel scored. Rebels under some pressure now. Akash Shah on an aggressive play this evening. He's taking his sweet time, and that's an error in doing that. His basics missing there for Varun Subramaniam. Parmar, the left footer, Krishna Patil is offside. He realized that as soon as he got the touch on the ball. Faiz Thakur with the goal kick. In the meanwhile, it's Arish, jersey number 4 of the Gladiators. Arish Machiswala back on ground. Coming up next is going to be the All Monsters versus the Bombay MFC at 10 PM IST. However, that match is of the teams which are on the bottom of the table. Bombay is 7th, All Monsters is 8th. So that's going to be a match that will be played for pride. Whereas this one, and still Imran Chaiwala, what are you doing there? He could have easily held on to it, but uses his feet instead and gives away a corner. Raghav Karol coming in to take the corner on the left flank near end. Ball looking for the header. Akash Shah clears it. Oriol Vivet. Oriol looking for Peter Hutchison. Gets beat. To Krishna Patil. Yes, finally with Krishna Patil. Takes his chance. Nowhere near the target. Ansh not able to keep control on that. In the 21st minute we are now. A little more than 4 minutes remain for this first half of this matchup. Good ball there, gets a deflection. Festakur unable to hold on to it and does. Gone on the right flank, the near end. Festakur just perhaps got a hit on his head there, looks to be fine. With the header came Akash Shah, keep charging in, but again above the crossbar. Raghav still keeping possession, nicely done there by Raghav Karol. Looking for possession, but Akash Shah back again, he's present everywhere. Akash Shah. Free kick awarded to the Rebels. Krishna Patil. He's been kept silent this evening by the Gladiators. Akash looking for Peter Hutchison. Gets Pete. Back to Salil Mahajan. Back to Imran Chaiwala. Yes, Akash Shah is unhappy. He says that and above the crossbar. So taking the chances is Oriol Vivek and the Rebels. Desperate measures have to be implemented by the Rebels. They are already trailing by 2 goals in the first half. The Gladiators will be looking to extend their lead. On the far end. That's a foul there. So free kick that has been awarded once again to the Rebels. Salil. Long ball there. Good work, Raghav! Does not get the touch. The flag was up anyways. Offside. In the 24th minute. Pete. Ansha takes his chance there. Oh, the power he generated from that left footer was immense. But however, it was not of any trouble to Imran Chaiwala. Akash Shah. Oriol. Could it still be Oriol? And that's going to be a side kick. In the 25th minute that we have entered. Last minute to go. Can the Rebels get off the mark, as they say in the game of cricket? Can they have their first goal? It's the World Cup season there. The game of cricket that has started. India playing, of course, their first match against South Africa. So can we have the Rebels get off the mark? Gladiators once again, and foul. Nicely observed there by the referee there. Goal kick awarded. Half a minute remains. Gladiators. Jersey number 18, that's Shan Singh. Long ball, header cleared. Raghav. 25 minutes on the clock, and there goes the whistle. At the end of the first half, Gladiators vs Rebels. Gladiators have taken a 2-0 lead thanks to a goal from Raghav Karol and Ansh Patel. Yes, welcome back to the second half. Match number 3, week number 13, BANDRA South Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. It's the Gladiators versus the Rebels, and there again a chance taken there by Rishit. Just number 12, that was of the Gladiators. Rishit Shetty took his chance but collected well by Imran Chaiwala. So as I was mentioning in the first half, 2-0 lead taken by the Gladiators thanks to a 11th minute goal from Raghav Karol and 15th minute lead by Ansh Patel. None on the goal so far for the Rebels. A 14th minute yellow card for Akash Shah, and that's the summary of the first half of this match between the Gladiators owned by Praddy Singhania and Prathit Kedia versus the Rebels owned by Gaurav Gupta. Good work there. Arshad. Side kick. Oriol passing it on, takes his chance, but Festaker is up to the task. Brilliant he is, isn't he? He's top on the leaderboard for the number of saves with 46 saves to his name. On the left flank near end, that's going to be a corner. Oriol Viveth to take that. His chance, gets no deflection, and that's going to be a goal kick for easy one, that is of course for Festaker. Headed. Rishit. Govind Singh. Back to Rishit. Rishit is on the run. Looking for the cross. Imran Chaiwala. Good work there. Nicely done. Good play there on the last minute. Good to see extreme measures being adopted by both these teams. Gladiators want to extend their lead, whereas the Rebels, of course, want to get scoring. The Gladiators, if they win, they'll be on the second on the points table. Thus, they will be putting the after eights, who have stayed on 22 points. Knights are on 29. And if the Gladiators win this, they'll be up at 25. The run, Oriel Vivek. Good defense. Nicely done there. Takes his chance. But Faiz Thakur was up to the task again. Lets it go. Goal kick for Faiz Thakur. The far end. Passing it on. Raghav Karol. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. Raghav unhappy. Yes, he was completely blocked there. Unhappy with that is Raghav Karol. Salil Mahajan. The meanwhile, is that a foul? Oh, yes, it is. Raghav's tempers need to be back in his control there. He's had a brilliant first half, and he needs to get his tempers down to continue his brilliant play. That's a free kick in the meanwhile awarded to the Gladiators. Is it going to be Govind Singh? Is it Suraj? Yes, Suraj it looks like. Yes, with the touch, and just number 12 of the Gladiators eventually. Rishit Shetty, but wasn't the target. It doesn't trouble Imran Chaiwala. Raghav Karol. Rishit. Raghav unhappy with that effort of Rishit Shetty. Oh, Kanoja. That's into the parking arena. Goal kick for Imran Chaiwala. The meanwhile, Gautam, jersey number 7 of the Rebels, Gautam Taude, is back on ground. Good ball, Gaurav not able to get the first touch well. Side kick for the Gladiators. Rishit. The run there, nice work there, but Taude finally gets it. Cleared with the right footer. Header. Arshad. Arshad, is that a foul? Yes, it is. Is it going to be Gautam Taude? Is it going to be Akash Shah with the free kick? Meanwhile, Faiz Thakur just to ensure that his lace is nice and firm. Is tied nice and firm, pardon me. Akash Shah with the free kick, jersey number 11 of the Rebels. Looking for their first goal this evening are the Rebels Football Club, owned by Gaurav Gupta. Passing it on to Gautam Taude. Side kick. But that's a handball there. He says that was deliberately done. Free kick for the Rebels. Krishna Patil has been silent, has been kept silent throughout this evening by the Gladiators. Is this his chance? Goes for goal. Just does not get the swing inside there. Goes straight. Doesn't trouble Faiz Thakur. Goal kick again for Faiz Thakur on the left flank. Coming up next is going to be the All Monsters versus the Bombayam FC. Good long ball. Kept in play there. Could be a chance, but nicely cleared by Peter Hutchison. Ball right footers there by Subramaniam. Still with Subramaniam, cleared straight to Faiz Thakur. Nicely does Faiz Thakur and finally collects it. Good long ball, but that's from post to post. Oh, but that could have been close there. What a brilliant right footer there by Faiz Thakur. Imran Chawla let it go, but that went just above him. Again from coast to coast. Back to Faiz Thakur. Header kept in, Ansh Patel. Back to Sharad. Back to Imran Chaiwala. Nothing happening in the last 2 minutes. He's just going from coast to coast. The far end there. Long centre line. Side kick for the Gladiators. Ankit Zaveri. Back to Faiz Thakur. Again takes the chance and Imran Chaiwala. Faiz Thakur is brilliant with that isn't he? And he's also enjoying what he's doing. So he goes for it again. But again that will be considered as a good save by Imran Chaiwala. Parmar with the free kick is just number 88, Arjun Parmar of the Rebels. Ball there in the penalty area, looking for the header. Does not get it off the person he was intending to get it off. Left footer above the crossbar. Faiz Thakur does well again. Gets his fingertips and above the crossbar. Brilliant goalkeeper there is Faiz Thakur. Is top on the leaderboard for the number of saves before this match. That is with 46 saves. That must have definitely gone up. And he must have definitely touched the half-century mark for the number of saves. Time there. Gautam Tavde. The far end. Heads it. Govind Singh. Rishit. Ankit Zaveri. Passing it all on the far end. Nicely done there by Akash Shah. Not able to keep that in check though. Oh, long ball there. But that's straight outside. Taude. Suraj. with the side kick. And straight to Imran Chaiwala. Ankit Zaveri. Oh, that right footer from Gautam Taude was straight to us. And the entire camera team there had to take evasive maneuvers, actions there. Meanwhile, play goes on. Peter Hutchison on the far end. Krishna Patil unable to reach that. And side kick awarded to the Gladiators again. They'll gladly accept it to the Gladiators. Oriole Vivek on for Peter Hutchison. Govind Singh, Ankit Zaveri, Krishna Patil, back to Faiz Thakur, collects it nice and easy. Long ball coast to coast. A little more than 11 minutes remaining for this match. No goal that we have seen in the second half so far. In the first half, 2 goals. 11th minute Raghav Karol, 15th minute Ansh Patel, both by the Gladiators, owned by Paddy Singhania and Prathit Kedia. None so far by the Rebels, owned by Gaurav Gupta. Free kick for the Rebels. Looks like it's going to be Oriole Vivek to take the free kick. Oriole Vivek goes for goal, but way above the crossbar. In the meanwhile, we might have a substitution. Jersey number 6 for the Gladiators. Rahul Kapoor is on the ground and gets his first touch as well, which goes straight to Gautam Taude. Kanojia going for the clearance. Imran Chaiwala clears it. Header, Akash Shah. Good work there by Akash. Left footer, could be a goal. Oh, brilliant work, Faiz Thakur. 2 back-to-back saves there. One of Akash Shah, one of Gautam Taude. And 2 saves to be counted for there for Faiz Thakur. Once again, thuds it, the help of his gloves. Ankit Zaveri takes a chance. Again, straight to Faiz Thakur. Without a doubt, one of the best goalkeepers of the BANDRA South Division is Faiz Thakur. Jersey number 1, the top on the leaderboard for the number of saves in the BANDRA South Division is of the Gladiators, the goalkeeper, Faiz Thakur. In the 41st minute, we have entered. Back to Ankit Zaveri. Shah. The far end, still with Akash Shah. Krishna Patil. Swan himself a side kick, quickly takes it to Akash Shah. Back to Krishna. So what a brilliant league this has been. We are coming to the end of it. We are almost on the climax part of the Bodog Roots Premier League. In the 13th week, we are just one more week to go. The next week, Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays. After this week, that is. So always important to thank our sponsor, without whom this league wouldn't have been possible. Our title sponsor Bodog, our branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Miqua, beverage partner Rob Pressery, getting you live coverage on Facebook page and YouTube channel of the Roots Premier League. Thanks to our broadcast partners, One Play Sports. Imran, Oriole, The far end to Akash. Ankit Zaveri. Good work there by the Gladiators. Can that be a counter? Raghav Karol. Oh, he'll be upset with himself. That could have been his individual second goal and the third for Gladiators had he been able to keep that in check. Wasn't able to happen though. Suraj. To Rahul Kapoor there on the run, on the sidelines. Rahul, and he has won himself a corner. Good work there by Rahul Kapoor. Is it Raghav Karol to take that? It looks like. Long ball there by Raghav Karol. Doesn't get anyone to support him. Rahul Subramaniam. Cleared. Raghav Karol, and that's going to be outside, and there's a goal kick for the Rebels. Akash. Passing it on. Parmar. Oriol. Ball there. Gautam Daude offside. The flag is up on the far end. Suraj. Good ball there, looking for the cross, doesn't get anyone. On the far end. Looking for the cross. Krishna Patil. Raghav Karol. Still with Raghav. Oh, no, gives it away. Krishna Patil is on the run. Looking for Gautam. Oh, no, he goes for goal, but that's on our branding partners board there. Yes, Akasha is upset and is taking a break. In comes jersey number 2 of the Rebels. That's Amrit Punjabi. Oriol. Amrit Punjabi wanted Gautam Taude to be there, wasn't there though. In the 46th minute we enter, 5 minutes to go. Ankit Zaveri. Oriol. Oriol clears, nicely done there. But what the Rebels need is much more than defense. They need to get on the goal scoring. Desperate measures need to be visible. In the meanwhile, Rahul Kapoor just being asked to come back. And it's jersey number 23 of the Gladiators. That's Archit Kamath, AK, on the ground. In the 21st minute. Is that a foul there? Yes, that's what the referee says. Free kick awarded to the Rebels. Ankit Zaveri. Oh, he lets it go in disappointment, and in the meanwhile, that's a goal. Oh, Ankit Zaveri, what were you doing? And that's the third one for the Gladiators. The Gladiators take the lead by 3 goals, and that was jersey number 12, Rishit Shetty, who gets the third one for the Gladiators. And that's the 47th minute to be counted for. And 3-0 the lead for the Gladiators. And that, as I like calling it, is game, set and match for the Gladiators against the Rebels. Making good use of the mistake there is Rishit Shetty. Quickly hops on the opportunity and gets scoring. Rahul Kapoor. Rahul Kapoor doesn't get the bestest of the right footer. Oriole Vivek. Archit Kamath is on the defense there, and that's going to be an outside side kick for Oriole Vivek. Quickly taken there. Yes, that's a foul there. That's a foul by Oriole Vivek for taking it as a side kick. Basic error there is what we hear on the sideline. Archit Kamath. Ball there. Looking for Ansh Patel. Still with Ansh. Back to the Rebels. On the far end, Peter Hutchison. He's onside, and Faiz Thakur, can he end this match with a clean sheet? He'll be mighty pleased to do that. He definitely has the ability to do it. Govind Singh is in for Ansh Patel. Just number 11, Ansh Patel scored a goal in the 15th minute. It's the second goal that he scored for his team. Ankit Zaveri in the 49th minute that we have entered now. Foul there. In the 49th minute, yet another substitution. Jersey number 4 of the Gladiators, Arish Machiswala comes in. They can, anyone who's tired can just come out and take a break now for the Gladiators, because the match is almost done there. They have a 3-0 lead with a minute and 15 seconds to go. I don't think the result of the match is changing anywhere now. Rebels. Kamath Govind Singh. Does he shoot? No, he does not. That's going to be a corner on the right flank. So good attacking football by the Gladiators. Easily collected by Chaiwala. He was about to collect it, but does not hold on to it well. In the 50th minute, half a minute remains, and after that it is going to be the Gladiators who are going to move on to the second spot in the points table above the After 8 Football Club. Oriole. Archit Kamath. Looking for Kapoor, taken over by Amrit Punjabi. 10 seconds remain. Can the Rebels have their first goal at least this evening? Gautam, offside it is. The flag is up, and there goes the whistle as well. The Gladiators have defeated the Rebels 3-0 thanks to goals from Raghav Karol, Ansh Patel and Rishit Shetty. 3-0. Gladiators beat the Rebels.